Warning, heavy spoilers for the final episode of Attack on Titan. At long last, we finally have a confirmation that Crunchyroll and Sony Pictures will be distributing the Attack on Titan movie in the West in early 2025. The following countries that have been confirmed are Australia, Brazil, Canada, Denmark, Finland, France, Germany, Italy, Mexico, New Zealand, Poland, Spain, Sweden, the Netherlands, the United Kingdom, the United States, and the Middle East. The Middle East is the only place which has been confirmed for a January 9th, 2025 release date. The other countries are yet to have a confirmed month release date, so we just got to wait and see when that's going to come out. Speaking of the movie, the official Shingeki website have released some still frames from the post-credit scene, and in case you guys don't want to see any of those still frames, then spoilers coming your way for the post-credit scene. As you can see here, we have a final image of the final scene in that post-credit scene of Normie, Eren, Goth Carcer, and Nerdy Armin talking about the ending, with the tree on that hill in the background. Beautifully designed background. It looks like a poster, dude. Close enough. Welcome back, Attack on Titan key visuals. And as well as that, to celebrate the 4th week of the movie being released in the cinemas, certain screenings of the movie will be giving out a limited edition film reels of what appears to be certain scenes in the post-credit scene. I think that's a cool gift to give certain fans who have attended the screening, and now that I can see the art in full high definition on these reels, it looks beautiful. Special postcard illustrations of key scenes from the final chapters special 2 will also be given out to fans who attend the screenings, and to thank fans for the huge success of the final film of the Attack on Titan series, The Last Attack, a stage greeting and a live viewing will be held. On Sunday, December 15th, Yuki Kaji, Romeo Park, and other voice actors from the Attack on Titan final chapters will be making an appearance to thank fans for the success. I would love to watch the final film with Yuki Kaji in the cinemas. That would be a vibe. And I'm looking forward to eventually watching this movie in the West. Not only is it getting a 5.1 surround sound remaster, but also certain scenes have been updated slightly from the TV and Blu-ray into the movie. But fear not, as you may not have to wait too long to see some of those scenes, as the official Shingeki website, since the day of the release of the movie, have been uploading some short scenes from the final movie onto their X account. And a couple of days ago, we did actually see one of those major changes with Mikasa, and it made everyone wonder, as well as me, what other scenes would be changed. So ever since that time when I saw that post, it got me curious. Ever since they released the shorts, have they actually shown the changes in these short videos that I haven't noticed at all? Well, yes they have. Now keep in mind that these are shorts and they're not showing every single scene in the movie. There are still many scenes in the film that haven't been shown yet in the short format uploaded on the Shingeki X account. But from the scenes that I have seen, there are quite a few changes that I noticed, mainly from the final chapter special 2. I would never have known about the changes if certain people didn't post about this Mikasa shot. I did the laborious task and went on every single post that the Shingeki website made to see what major or minor changes they made. First up, as Falco flies up into the sky with the Alliance on his back, notice how they added more detail to the ground, as well as slightly changing the landscape in the background. More clouds have been added into the movie version, and the color has been altered slightly. I don't know about you mates, but this makes such a huge difference. This scene has also been applied into the Zeke scene of him appreciating the landscape, and mate, it makes more sense in the movie version because wow, that landscape looks a lot better. Next up, the scene of Levi reminiscing on his promise to Erwin. The movie version of course used the Blu-ray shot of Levi versus the TV version. The movie version added a color lens flare as well as slightly blurring out the edges of Levi's character design. In my opinion, I think it looks cinematic and it really makes his design pop more. It sort of reminds me of when back in season 4 part 1, they used to add a lot of blurring in the scenes. I actually sort of missed that, but I know a lot of fans did not like the blurring effect back in part 1. Next up, as Jean Boy ODM gears his way towards the Doomsday Titan, they slightly redesigned his face. His eyes are now positioning in the direction of where he is flying towards. He has smaller ears, reduced scratches over his face, and thinner outlines on his hair. It's a blink and you'll miss it moment, but I think it makes all the difference. He looks smoother and cleaner. Next up, as the plot armor titan is trying to tackle the hallucigenia, notice how they slightly changed the color on the hallucigenia from a deeper shade of blue to a slightly lighter shade of grey. In my opinion, I think the change was a little bit pointless. It looked fine before and it looks fine now. No real major gripes from me. Next up, as Connie and Jean are looking up at the Alliance as they are flying away, they actually reduce some of the steam covering them. I prefer the TV/Blu-ray version because it makes them look like they're about to disappear from this world as they turn into man-eating titans. Next up, as Eren Yeager's Doomsday Titan takes his first step towards the Colossal Titan, they added an orange filter over this scene just to match the tone and consistency of the previous scenes. I think it looks fantastic in the movie version. Next up, as Eren and Mikasa have this intimate moment at the cabin scene, embracing one another, they lighten the shadows over the cabin and slightly redesign the picket fence, as well as redesigning the grass a little bit. I like how the movie version looks softer and easy on the eyes. And finally, as Mikasa gets that confidence look and is about to charge towards her freedom-loving boy, they completely redesigned her face. I mean, look at her! I'm gonna be honest, I don't know which version I like. I really like both of them. TV and Blu-ray version showing the glint in her eyes, showing her confidence and her determination to get the task done, whereas the movie version, the darkness around her eyes shows how she is trying to suppress her emotions and feelings in order to get the task done. So both versions actually work for me. And that's it, those are all the major changes so far. Of course, the Shingeki website's X account will still be posting short videos of the movie every single day, so I will keep a lookout and see if there are any major changes made from the TV and Blu-ray into the movie. Honestly mate, seeing all these changes is getting me even more hyped up for this movie. I want to see what other changes have been made, as well as me wanting to enjoy this final episode in the big screen. The most ideal way to watch the ending of the greatest anime series of all time, and one of the best TV shows I have ever seen in my life. But tell me in the comments down below what you guys think of these changes. Do you like them or do you hate them? What other scenes should MAPPA have changed? Tell me, like this video, subscribe for more Attack on Titan videos, as well as other anime updates, news, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boy do the view signing out.